Questions? I don't answer questions. Ask my attorney. That should always be your answer when talking to the police. All right, so this is our questions and answers session. We've been getting a lot of questions and emails and through Facebook and some of the comments in the videos and stuff. So I put out on Facebook, I asked people to ask us some of their questions, and they did. And I compiled a bunch of them down into, the most common ones, and I thought I'd give the answers to y'all here. One, sometimes, larger than average. What? Oh, they want the questions too. I guess you don't have the list of questions, so the answers are kind of dumb. I was wondering, I don't know. All right, first question. Where are you from? Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's where I was born and raised and went to school and all that. And it's a nice big city. It's a real city. It's not some little town or place. And I was in the military, and then I was in Houghton, Michigan. And I didn't like the snow there. It's just way too cold, way too much snow. And so I moved to Green Bay, Wisconsin. At the time, there's plenty of jobs, and the economy is pretty good, and the weather was a lot warmer and a lot less snow than Houghton. And so I'm now living in the frozen tundra, as they like to say. But, it's not bad. Military. Where and when? How long and why? Oh, all of them. Okay. Well, I joined the military, Navy Seabees, to be an engineering aide because at the time I wanted to be an architect. So I was doing that in school and 1 year of college already and wanted to continue that, and I figured that would give me college money. So I was engineering aide and drafting, surveying, concrete analysis, and design, all that happy stuff. I was in Gulfport, Mississippi. And then they sent us everywhere, and I was in for 5 years, and that's about it on that. Actually, no, a lot of the military stories you can see in some of the other ELF stories. Like we went to the Philippines and Guam and some of the other things that we haven't discussed yet. There's a good one. Why pinkdandelioninfo.com? Pink dandelions. Why would I be promoting pink dandelions of all fucking stupid things? Well, you should always find something. If everyone found just one thing in their life to make the world a better place and actually dedicated some time and effort to it, that one thing, together we would have a better world. Wouldn't be perfect, but it'd be better. Pink dandelions. Dandelions grow everywhere. They're considered a weed, even though every single part of it is edible. The flower, the stem, the leaves, the root, all of it is edible. Pink dandelion, also edible, but less bitter. So it tastes better. The leaves actually do taste a lot like spinach. And the flowers are pink on the outside edge with the yellow, as you've seen. Well, that two-tone effect attracts bees better because they can see the two tones better and recognize it as a flower, and they hit on them more. So people that raise bees, beekeepers, I guess, they like them more. And the environment likes them more. And it's just a better thing. So why not sell fucking dandelion seeds? Sell them at near cost to get rid of them and put them out there and make the world a slightly better place. And yes, we do track where each one that we ship out. We got a little map that we put a dot on it. We're redoing that into a giant fucking Lego map that's 8 feet long. So that will be neat to see when we get that done. So we keep track of where we ship them. They're non-evasive, non-native, whatever. They're good. They're for the environment. Who would I want to collaborate and why and who? Well, that's a question I never thought of before I read it was, who would I want to collaborate in a video with? Well, okay. I don't know. I haven't found any other video channels that are similar to mine, where stoners do fun things and cars and Legos and, you know, anything else that interests me. If it interests me, it might interest you. But if I found some of those channels, I would gladly do an interview with them and have them do one with me. I don't even mind traveling. I got a car. Shit. I don't really work a day job, so, you know, traveling anytime is not a problem. Who would I want to collaborate with? Well, I can think of, like, I should collaborate with, like, ghost finders or busters or something, and they would have to come here and look at this haunted-ass building. It's getting nighttime. I'm going to have to leave soon because it gets spooky after bar close. That's who I should collaborate with. Who would I like to? Probably one of the people on the channels I watch the most. You know, I watch, like, since I play a lot of Xbox and video games, I watch The Spiffing Brit for exploits. I watch Lock-Picking Lawyer because in Fallout game you have to pick padlocks and pick locks. Well, if I'm going to do it in a game all the time, I actually wanted to learn how to do it once in real life. So I watched his channels because he made the most sense and showed how to do it, and so I watch a few of his. Demolition Ranch. That would probably be one of them I would love to, except for he's in Texas. Drive down to Demolition Ranch, and he's real fond of his 50. I like a 12 gauge. It's real hard to get around a 1 ounce slug at high velocity. So I'd like to go there, and I don't know, I guess I could shoot some giant bongs with him or something. I got a bunch of glass pipes and stuff that like got a little nick out of the top. We could blow them all away. That'd be fun. Oh, why enjoy the culture for a name for the channel when the name of my store is Elf's Gifts? Why wouldn't it be something related to that or something more obvious with pipe related? And I wanted to enjoy the culture because it's not just people sitting around getting high. You never see that on my channel. What you see is other things that stoners like to do. Like I said earlier, if it interests me, it might interest you. And some of the stuff I find it fairly interesting, and sometimes I have a humorous take. You either find me funny or you find me offensive. Either way, I really don't care. Then the other part, why enjoy the culture? It's ETC, etc. I sell, you know, pipes, water pipes, tapestries, and etc. There you go. Why REC separate from ETC? REC is my second channel, Real Easy Cooking with Robert. So it's REC. Well, that's pretty simple. That's just me being overly vain, and that REC is my initials. So I made sure I came up with a channel name that had my initials to start because, yes, why not? I'm that vain at times. We have it separate from ETC as opposed to just having like a cooking section because I do it a lot of times with my son. You know, it was to teach him how to cook some basic foods, and some of my employees and friends and family members don't know how to make shit. You know, I dated a chick once that burned water. So, you know, I figure I might as well make REC and just make a channel and push it out there too while I'm doing ETC. It's a way I could spend some time with my son. Why Elf's Gifts name? We already covered that in one of the other videos. I think that was even the first Elf Story video. Where I discussed the name of the store, why Elf's Gifts. A lot of the other questions that they had were ones that were already in past videos or in upcoming videos. So be sure you hit the subscribe button. I know you hear that from everyone. It really matters, especially with mine, because I tell you little bits and nothing's ever in chronological time order, and, you know, because that's how I think. So if you have more questions, leave them down below or email them to us or anything like that. Yeah. With that, puff, puff, fast, no parking on the grass. I'm out of here. Ciao. Sometimes larger than average. What? Oh, they want the questions too. I guess you don't have the list of questions, so the answers are kind of dumb. Me being overly vain, and that REC is my initials.